Hey, happy Halloween and stuff. Next month's video is a bit long, so let's talk about something short. Also, it seems like YouTube really hates when people use clips from this, so I use a lot of still frames. Jack Stauber is an artist most famous for very interesting sounding music. You might have heard this one. Sound familiar? I like his stuff. I'm not his biggest fan, so I can't tell you everything about him, but it's nice, it's unique. But I love Jack Stauber's 2020 12-minute Halloween short on Adult Swim, Opal. And I'm not the only one who likes Opal. There are plenty of YouTube videos with people reacting or trying to, figure out the lore in Opal. I want to make my own video because I feel like a lot of the game theory style investigations into Opal are missing a deep point. And I don't mean to slight any of them by saying that. Least of all Saberspark here, he just has a channel big and popular enough to take it. Here, let's go over the short real quick. If you've watched the short already, you'll be bored for a minute. If you haven't watched Opal, you might as well. It's 12 minutes, come on. Ready? Okay, let's go. Opal opens her eyes at the dinner table. Her family sings her a song.
We see you, Opal, and in our eyes you'll stay.
Then Opal noticeably has trouble picking up a hamburger, and then she dances on the table. Ooh, you better keep this image in mind. But now, Opal is suddenly intrigued by a window on the house across the street. Her parents tell her to ignore it, but that night, Opal sneaks out to inspect the place. As she explores this house bottom floor to top floor, she meets 3 people who all call her Claire and have difficulty seeing her.
Claire, is that you? Come here, I need you to bring me my cigarettes.
All 3 of these people sing. First, an obese, blind man who tells her to bring his cigarettes. This is my favorite song in Opal, by the way. All he does is watch TV and wonder.
Tell me, why does it sound so easy to breathe on TV?
Then he seems to chase Opal, and she runs upstairs toward that window. But she's interrupted again by this guy.
Hey! You just gonna walk by without saying hello?
Look at me.
He wants to be seen, but we can't see him, hiding in his reflection chamber. That seems to be his entire personality.
They turned me down, now I live my nightmare. Gotta be seen by someone out there.
But then that guy from downstairs, he coming, so Opal keeps running upstairs. She's almost to that mysterious window, but now this fine lady grabs her ankle.
Who's that? Claire? You being a person today, huh?
She sings a very short song, and it seems to suggest a scary, traumatic past. Opal takes a chance to run. She finally makes it to the window. She looks outside, and she should be seeing the house that she started in, but actually she just sees a billboard. Uh-oh, you kept that image in mind, right? Oh, what a twist. The character we called Opal is just Claire fantasizing about being this mascot, and this is Claire's family. And she tries to escape this reality whenever she can. But at nighttime, in the dark, in the cold, a little girl can't just play under a billboard. She needs a bedroom, even a bedroom as sparse and dirty as this one, with these 3 wacky family members pounding on her door. Claire doesn't have anything better to do, so she closes her eyes and opens her eyes as Opal. She's Opal again, and she can ignore the real world. So that's a great short. Happy Halloween, by the way. I think every time you watch this, you might catch different details, like the contents of this fine lady's traumatic flashback, and this one frame of Claire imagining the mirror guy's face. But as I said, I don't think the game theory style investigations hit what I think is the point.
She gazes out of the window, revealing a billboard for Opal's Burgers, located 9 miles away. Opal? The same name? Reality starts to set in. We come to find out that Opal has been Claire the entire time.
The short ends with a twist. It's a dark twist. It's a painful twist. It's a twist which probably caught a lot of viewers off guard. Even if you saw the twist coming, it's a good twist. But I think making a video about there being a sad twist, I don't think that's enough. I think lots of these game theory style investigations are missing a very interesting note. The fine lady here, she's right.
You're just like me. You're just as powerless as I am, Claire.
Actually, Saberspark did touch on this.
It's the same coping mechanism she's learned by modeling what her family does.
Claire lives in a scary world, which is always disappointing and often disturbing. She escapes through commercial means. Literally a commercial. Which is basically what the other characters are doing too. This guy is Claire. He watches TV, he feels personal relationships to actors he's never met. He even seems to enjoy being used as the audience by the industry.
Idea salesman, they want my soul, Claire. They fight over me like dogs.
If this guy was eating hamburgers instead of smoking, that would just be adult Claire. This is what Claire will grow up to be. This guy is obsessed with himself, but makeup costs money. Those idea salesmen, they seem to be fighting over him too.
Sensation creates a foundation. God is in my skin.
When Claire imagines herself as the dancing girl on the billboard, I can imagine her trying to literally look like her in the future. This fine lady escapes reality through pills and alcohol. She also has romance novels. She even seems to see Claire as a product. Maybe that's why Claire wants to dance on a plate.
Mama needs a little girl to land on. Mama needs a little girl to fall in her arms.
It makes sense she wants to escape just like the rest of them. Look at the world she lives in. Look at the moments of her disturbing backstory, which she's clearly trying to forget. Claire might also try drowning her childhood memories in liquor. The childhood memories which we're watching right now. I think these commercial products, cigarettes, TV, makeup and related utilities, alcohol, pills, and romance novels, they're just things to fill the holes these characters have in their lives, providing constant distraction, imaginary connections, and illusionary identities. Claire has already fallen into the same habitual cycle passed from generation to generation. One day Claire will be this fine lady.
It's a virtuous cycle. You and I don't live, Claire. We survive.
So you can clearly see that the dark setting seems to be promoted and encouraged by companies making profits off the suffering of others. I don't want to say the short is talking smack about capitalism. Wait, of course it is! Oh, okay, the short's talking smack about capitalism. That's my jump scare. The generational impact of capitalism is one of Jack Stauber's deep themes in Opal. But that's just a theory. A game theory. A happy Halloween. By the way, I've got a Patreon at patreon.com/thinkster. I want to thank all these squidlings and elder squids. Thanks.